for the snow is falling soft and white. Town's all tucked in for the night, but down in the bakery, warm and bright, the baker's got his oven light. He's kneading dough with a knowing grin, making honey buns rise again, sweet and golden, sticky within, for the girls who've been nice, my friend. Baker's honey buns, warm and sweet, glazed just right for a midnight treat. The red-breasted tits sing soft and low. Who's been naughty, who's been nice, he knows. He'll check her twice, oh yes he will, sliding slow with that sugary thrill. Baker's honey buns fresh from the heat, the naughtiest girls get the biggest treat. That little tit with a ruby chest flies from window to window, no time for rest. He peeps and he tweets, he knows what's best, which stockings are hung with a little request. He chirps to the baker, this one's been bold, she's dreaming of glazing, or so I'm told. So he loads up his tray with buns of gold and delivers them piping hot, truth be told. Baker's honey buns, warm and sweet, glazed just right for a midnight treat. The red-breasted tits sing soft and low. Who's been naughty, who's been nice, he knows. He'll check her twice, oh yes he will, sliding slow with that sugary thrill. Baker's honey buns fresh from the heat, the naughtiest girls get the biggest treat. Down slow, oh those buns rise just right, don't you know? So hang up your stocking by the firelight, leave the back door open tonight. If that little tit sings your name just right, you'll wake up sticky and feeling alright. Baker's honey buns, warm and sweet, perfectly glazed for your Christmas treat. The red-breasted tit told him clear and precise, you've been naughty, and he checked you twice. Baker's honey buns, so nice.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you might be. And this should have been a pie stream because I'm going to do drama, and I know some of my daytime viewers are not too fond of all this drama. So, but sometimes you have to break your own rules, and let's just jump into it because this is stupid. Hey, Souvenir. I put out 11 hours ago. So the antis had a big spaces tonight. Death threats, racism, and stupidity is so bad. I feel sorry for their entire bloodline. But if you have clips of them, of their insane rants, DM them to me. Aiden is drama free. I'm not. Let's put them on blast without having to sit for 6 hours. By that, I mean, I'm not the type who want to do like other creators who can sit and listen and comment on a previous stream's thing. I just want the hot shots, the tidbits, the pieces that really matters. I don't want to listen to some woman start crying because someone said something mean to her cat once, and Aiden got her PTSD because he said the C word. So I was asking for clips of that because, hey, it's a community service that I will do. Because sometimes, even though it's not always, drama is fun. But what I hadn't expected coming, because The Young Jerks have had me blocked on the Twitwat for about a month now. He got pissy at me when I said I wanted a stronger DA candidate than that one lady that he was such a big fan of. Then when Deitch came on the spectrum, not spectrum, on the when he came when Deitch came into the race, that's what I was trying to say. Whoa. All of a sudden, he liked him as well because he was going to do something. And Mike went on this crusade like 2 weeks ago, where everything Aiden was just what he was going to attack everyone over. So he blocked me, and then he started tweeting at me from behind a block, and I called him out for that because that's weak ass bullshit, to be honest. He then went on to tell me that I had no balls. I've checked. I can do it again. Yep, they are still there. Men who attack others from behind a block is the ones who doesn't have a lot of the bolos. But he then wrote me just as I was was about to start my stream this morning. Oh, now you have balls. Get the fuck out of here. You backed a clown who wiretapped Karen Reed. You supported his shitting on Karen for months. You backed Chris Albert. Karen doesn't want your help. Neither does Canton. Fuck off. Mike. First of all, my sources say you don't even live in Norfolk County. So, first of all, who the fuck are you? Let's just be honest here. Who the fuck is Mike Crawford? I'm a fat, stupid Danish baker. Now I'm going to stand up because I'm going to get mad. Who is Mike Crawford? Who gives Mike the right to tell any fucking one how to behave online? I know he wants to be the tough guy because he did high school wrestling and now he's hanging with the car crew. That's fine. You have your friends, you stay with your friends. But who the fuck are you? Remember when I invited you on my first panel show? The second one, because I hadn't closed down that you could just restream, because you're such a petty fuck that you can't share anything with anyone else. You restreamed it so you could get the views because you're such an insecure little man. You did the same with DJ's fundraiser. You cost Karen Reed money because you wanted the views so you could get the ad revenue. Don't come at me and tell me what I can do. I don't care what you do. You're not that important. I don't know if all of this bullshit happened when there's a rumor that you got kicked out of a Kelsey Fitzsimmons Facebook group. If that's why your fifis are hurt. If it's because, let's just look at another little funny thing about Mike Crawford. This is his subscriber numbers since October when he started going ballistic. He went from just about 60,100 subscribers down to 57,100. He kicked off 4,000 subscribers, and he's now in panic mode. He is in absolute panic mode because Mike had expected that he was going to be the big dog on the campus if he could just get Aiden out of there. Sadly for Mike, he wasn't. He got kicked out of a Kelsey group, I believe, a Kelsey group. I I really made it now. Well, I don't know. I don't want to do this. I don't mind drama. I'm a big boy. Sadly, these weak men should just have done what we all should have done. Go to our own places and do what we wanted to do. No one has to love everyone. And as you can see, I get a lot of notifications today about all these people telling me how I cannot have an opinion on Karen Read. No one, funny enough, no one told me I couldn't have an opinion on Karen Read back when I had 10,000 people watching a show covering the Karen Read case. No one had any problems with little old Baker, the Dutch oven, making shows on Karen Read back when they liked me. Now all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy because I support Aiden. I haven't changed my position. The enemy is the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and their misuse of the law. Why isn't it the same for all of these people? Because let's be honest, not one single wiretapping has ever been shared by Aiden online. So everyone who has their panties in a bunch because of Aiden wiretap Karen Read, you better go fucking hate on the people who shared it online. But you don't, because why don't you? You want Aiden gone so you can be the Karen Read channel. Mike and Brian, because he doesn't like me either. I don't know the guy. He seems like a weirdo. I don't know him. Thought he was just a weird guy. But I've never interacted with him. Both of you will be forgotten by Karen Read in 2-3 weeks when Rocco's show starts. And then you're going to attack Karen Read. Mike, you are having Twisted Tragedy super chatting you. Krusty Panties is talking positive about you now. You should try and think about what that says about your content. I know you won't, because you are, I don't know what's wrong with you, brother. You could have just walked into the sunset just like I did. I didn't want to talk shit about you. You had a great deal when you had Better Row. You had a great deal. Now you're attacking Better Row and saying you are above him? Are you abso-effing-lutely insane? I'm making assumptions about people without facts. Which people? Who? Thank you, maybe not, for gifting 10 memberships. And hey, Tammy. And Christine Mitz Baker, you are right. I think it's very sad the way things have turned out. Yes. Yeah. It is really, really sad. But it doesn't go better than this. I said, look who unblocked people. Good for you, Mike. Please stop with all the weed and sock accounts. Because I had 4 people DMing me yesterday. Accounts made in December 2025, trying to get me to talk about, what do you mean about this person and that person? Sorry, miss me with that shit, all of you fake sock accounts. Change the subject from anything but the fact that Chris Albert thanked you last night. I don't even use sock accounts, clown. You're an embarrassment to your country. Massachusetts says fuck you. Are you absolutely insane? I'm an embarrassment to my country. What the fuck does that even mean? I'm sorry. Mike, contrary to your popular belief that you are Captain America, I did actually not sit down on my ass and smoke weed and do nothing. My country called, I took on a uniform and got deployed. Working with your guys, I am actually so lucky that I saved American soldiers from a forest fire. Well, it wasn't that bad. They were just a little chicken because they couldn't get heliwacked out. And I got a certificate of appreciation from the old Ironsides. Those of you who know the Army knows who they are. I don't think I'm an embarrassment to my country. I might be an embarrassment to my family because I'm an idiot who has a YouTube channel who screams at another idiot who sits around and smokes his brains out every single day, and now is in such a big crash that he needs to attack everyone to get some viewers. But an embarrassment to my country? Are you absolutely insane? You must be kidding me. What the hell does that even mean? Maybe it's because my English isn't good enough, but that's just stupid. Miss Garbage Brain says, love you, Dutch Oven. Love you right back, Garbage Brain. What pantyways POS do we need to go after? No one go after anyone. Don't go after anyone. These weak-ass people are gonna destroy themselves. Thank you, Hospice Jess. Baker coming in hot today. Miss you, bro. Miss you more, Hospice Jess. J7, thank you. No, thank you. All of you. I can't. I'm gonna get out of my rhythm. But this is why I normally do this at night, because this is nighttime content where I go a little angry. Because this is bullshit. And this is kiddie stuff. This is, oh, I'm so tough. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Mike. I don't know why he needs to do this. I don't know what he thinks the outcome from this will be. I know he's doing a stream right now. Wonder why I put mine in right now. To piss him off even more. This guy who's out there, yeah, come at me. No problem. I'm a fucking internet troll. I deserve it. I will punch you straight back in the face verbally. Then come at Will. Will's a big guy. He'll take it. Make us your target. But sadly, this pathetic clown attacked Massa Media. And I think that's when, even for most people who support him, he went a little bit too far. Because Massa has done nothing but being a gentleman. Massa has been fighting week after week for money for Kelsey Fitzsimmons. This is why I didn't go on Massa's fundraiser Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Because I knew that would have been taken as Massa had taken a side. Massa has never, ever, ever taken a side in anything. Now Mike is calling him a fence sitter. And Massa has been good to you. Massa has been good to Brian. And now all of you weak guys are attacking a sweetheart. I don't know what you really want to do with it. Why do you feel like you need to attack Massa? Is it because you are so fucking weak that you just want to fight everyone? And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, let's walk this. Someone on another show says, this is my first calling out video ever. Let me just run through the sorry. Jay Walsh, thank you for the 50. Next Witness, 1 month. I love your third language accent, Baker. Thank you, Next Witness. Holly Mac, 25 Canadian. They suck, you rock. Ruthan, 14 months. Love you, Baker. And Amber. Amber, why can't I see the full name? Stupid. Well, thank you so much for $20. Thank you for your service and being a voice of reason. Well, today I will be not the voice of reason. Today, I will be angry. And I think I deserve one stream where I am angry because I have held a lot of bullshit in. First of all, I hold in all the shit with Shaun of the Gulf. I wanted to scream at you people. Can't you see how fake he is? Then when Mike started doing the shit with the dual streaming so he could get the views, that just showed me how weak a person he was. Then he started all the drama with Aiden, and I still kept quiet because I didn't want to rock the boat, because that would have would have split the Karen Reed audience. Mike is now doing this.
Hey, what up, jerks? I'm doing my raise this morning. That Chris Albert last night thanked Aiden Carney, the Galera, Broken Baker.
This, of course, is a lie. Mike knows this is a lie, but Mike has chosen to run with a fucking fake story that Chris Albert thanked us yesterday. Everyone who watched that space or have watched any of the clips from that space knows that this is a fucking lie. This is how Mike operates. The tough guy, the guy who won second place in high school. He goes straight out and attacks people with a lie. I just hope the people who are in here right now trying to clip it for him, tell him, stop fucking lying, bro.
And all those fence sitters like Mazza Media.
All those fence sitters like Mazza Media. Do you know what Mazza Media has done? Mazza Media has been the only reasonable person because he has kept his nose out of all this bullshit. He doesn't shit on the car crew. He doesn't call me a honey bun extraordinaire. He doesn't talk about going to Tennessee. He has kept his path clean. But in Mike's little world, because he doesn't support Mike, now he's a fence sitter that supports Chris Albert. Everyone knows Mazza is absolutely not a fence sitter. He just don't get into this drama. He's Switzerland. Mazza has never said anything bad about anyone. What Mazza has done is saying, hey, Kelsey Fitzsimmons, could we raise some money for her? Karen Reed, can we raise some money for her? He has never, ever done anything that warranted to. Again, me, Aiden, and Will, fair enough. We are assholes. We are the worst people on the internet. It's absolutely fair coming after us. There's no problem with me being named. It's a fucking lie what he said. But come at me, bro. I'll make a video and I will talk right back at you because I'm an asshole as well. But keep your effing hands off of Mazza Media. Because Mazza would never, ever call you out on anything, no matter what you have done to him. Thank you, Brax, for becoming a muffin top. And thank you, Colorado Mountain Girl, for 10 Broken Baker memberships. And Arlene, they are trash. You, Baker, are one of the best. Thank you so much for 2 months. And despite Mike et al., would you be this mad if Karen recorded a call with Turtle Boy or called him names? Of course not. Stop using her as an excuse to be an asshole. It's not helping her. In fact, it's hurting her and everyone else. Thank you for the $20, and you are absolutely correct. And Sloth Life for 3 months. Maybe Mike Crawford is on his period or menopausal. I could believe that. Yes, you are late. He is going after Mazza Media. Let's just do it again.
Aiden Carney, the Galera, Broken Baker, and all those fence sitters like Mazza Media who divided this fucking movement.
I kept absolutely quiet when all of your stupid bullshit started. I kept quiet for 2 months about all the koalas and all the bullshit. We all know who started all of the bullshit. And you're supporting that person, Mike. Remember that? You're the guy who wants everyone divided because you couldn't stand that someone had a little bit of success and you didn't.
By sitting back, or even like Broken Baker and Aiden and the Galera, shitting on Karen Reed for the last 3 months.
I haven't been shitting on Karen Reed for the last 3 months. Everyone who have watched my shows will know I have a personal feeling that me and Karen Reed wouldn't be good friends. Because I don't believe me and Karen Reed would get along. I don't think I would drink a beer with Karen Reed and have fun with her. Why? Because the woman I saw in the text messages, I don't think is probably as saintly as these people want us to believe. They are always coming at us, calling us dick riders, calling us turtle dick suckers. I think Mike, in one of his responses today, was saying, hey, go back and suck turtle's dick or something like that. It's one of those I get a lot. I have no problem taking Karen Reed off her pedestal as a person and say, I don't think me and Karen Reed would have a lot of chemistry. That don't change the fact that I believe Karen Reed was overcharged and was railroaded by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. She is not a god. No, he's not going to call out Melanie Little because he hopes that he can still get a little bit of attention from her. She's a big champion, you know. He needs it. I have said her PR needed a shit ton of help because her PR links her up with this guy. Nobody has to be friends with Karen Reed. I don't know if we would be friends with or not, but she's still framed. Exactly. Exactly. I couldn't be friends with Karen either. No, and there's no... This is the problem with his logical fallacy. If you support Karen Reed because she was railroaded by the state, you must support Aiden Carney being railroaded by the state. Aiden Carney might be an unlikable asshole in your world, but you have to remember what happened to Karen is happening to Aiden. So if you are not helping Aiden, you don't have to send him money. You don't have to love Aiden. You don't have to be a member of sex cult. But if you're not supporting his fight against the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, you are a fucking hypocrite. And using a certain person leaking private information. Should he have recorded Karen Reed? Hey, maybe he felt he needs some security. Was it ever intended to be disseminated amongst others? No. Have he ever played 1 second of any of these recordings from anything? No. But all of these little weasel asses, they have done it. They have talked about it thousands of times. These assholes shows Aiden in the middle of a mental breakdown, but they are the good guys. Go fuck yourself, Mike Crawford.
They did that, not us. You did that. Aiden Carney, you shat on Karen for 3 fucking months. And Chris Albert thanked you last night.
Again, he didn't. You're a fucking liar.
He fucking thanked you. And we're not going to let you forget that. We're not going to let you forget it. All those petty streams, all that not wanting to support Karen's fun. Chris Albert thanked you last night. Own it. For the first time, you don't want to own that Chris Albert's thanking you for something? You fucking...
Please do not try and use the YouTube system to report anyone or anything. Because if you use it in a way it's not intended, you are actually the person, kind of like when Twisted copyright struck me illegally. You are potentially getting your channel taken away. Don't go and try and do what he wants. Mike wants more than anything to be a victim. Mike wants everyone to go on Twittwat right now and attack him and say, oh, see how horrible you are. So he can do a petty stream and cry about how everyone is getting a dog whistle by Turtle Boy. Don't give him the satisfaction.
Antis. You're a bunch of antis.
We have a bunch of antis. Who's the one who's an anti? Who's the one who is palling up with the antis? Mike, you're delusional. I don't know if they laced PCP in the weed or whatever the fuck happened to you, but you're delusional.
And you call us turncoats. Biggest fucking turncoats around. Biggest fucking cowards around. Some of you did it for money and clicks. Some of you did it because you're fucking dumb. Chris Albert thanked you last night. Those are the facts. And today I'm going to remind you, I'm going to bring all the fucking receipts. How you fucking helped the McAlberts.
No one helped the McAlberts, and I don't know if that's a booker, but it kind of looks like a booker. I don't think, no matter how much you dislike Aiden, I know if you go on Twittwat right now, all the idiot soccer accounts that's supporting Mike and LTL, oh yeah, they're supporting the McAlberts. No one has done more. Thank you, Angel, for becoming a member. No one has done more to help Karen Reed on the ground than Aiden. Aiden did 60 fucking days in prison. What did you do, you little tweak? You ran the second Kate Peters said, you're next, bro. And now you're trying to set it up like you and Brian was being set up so you could go to prison for 10 years. You are a fucking crybaby. You are a pathetic excuse for a man. What about all the money you fundraised to your defense attorney? Anyone seen any receipts for any of that? I know they want to talk about how Aiden is scamming money off of fundraising for his defense. How much money has Mike Crawford spent of his fundraising for an attorney? Has anyone seen any charges being brought against Mike Crawford? I don't know. Stop with the bookers. I'm sick. Well, if I see a booker, I see a booker. I just subscribed from this potty mouth. Fool, his potty mouth is horrid. Well, potty mouths are everywhere. I'm so sick of hearing receipts from that group over and over. Yeah. What are the receipts? If Aiden called Karen a cunt because he might have been a little bit angry that she didn't go on and make a show with him, as I think they kind of had an agreement on. That's a personal observation that he made about her. Is that really that bad? I know a lot of people are, oh, if you had said cunt in any other context, you would have been canceled. So what? So you get angry, you say stuff. I don't know if you saw Jess Machado and Nurse Kim. They have been a little bit at odds. They went on a stream together and kind of agreed we need to try and figure this one out. Right? Because that's what grown-up people does. We get angry, we fight, we make up. Well, he used cunt. Yeah, if that had been in Australia, that would almost have been a marriage proposal, calling someone a cunt. They are defendants in a trial. We want to see justice is served, not become best buds with the defendants. Exactly. Yeah, they apologized. Hey, this is what happens. This is what happens in the real world when we get mad at each other, and it happens because we are human. And imagine being Aiden Carney. You have all of these people gunning at you. All of these people are trying to take your life away and put you in prison. That's what these people are trying to help with now. Get Aiden in prison. All of this is bait, so Mike hopefully can get Aiden to do a stream and say something really stupid. But Emily C will make sure that that doesn't happen. She will beat him before he says anything. Because all these people are actively doing is trying to send Aiden back to prison, have his bail revoked, because they are shacking up with the person who shared all of this information, who is behind all the leaks, who is sharing confidential information, and they are absolutely fine with it. Imagine Mike Crawford or Brian LTL if someone had shared some of Karen Reed's stuff during the trial. Do you think they would have said, oh, that's just okay? Oh, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. Oh, you have special access to a closed chat group? Yeah, just share that with Karen Reed. Imagine if someone had shared Karen Reed's Signal group. Do you think Mike Crawford would have been standing here right now and saying that would be perfectly fine, and anyone who doesn't think it's fine is fence sitters who's trying to split the movement? No. Because he's a massive fucking hypocrite. Sorry, I'm gonna do the whenever I take a break, and sorry. Espri's member for 11 months says, is his brain leaking? Something's wrong with this guy. Angel Mom, welcome to Muffin Tops. Celestial Force Baker, in all this drama, just wanted to remind you, it's Clapping Cheeks Friday. Happy Friday to you. Clap those cheeks for Daddy. Don't call me Daddy. Real Beer Bauer, thank you for joining the Muffin Tops. And Buck, why can't I post I'm a subscriber? Try and refresh. And Esmebe, welcome as a Muffin Top as well. Well, there's a little bit of drama today, Stephanie. Mike just wants to be the next victim of some unhinged crime so he can start another personal fundraiser. He'll be the next Lauren Mathias. Well, he's kind of turning into Grant. That's he's always out here making up stuff and trying to get sympathy, but it's kind of like Grant. I know you speak a few languages. You're a very intelligent man, but when did you become Dutch? I thought you were a proud Dane, Baker. I am a very proud Dane, and I even have our flag tattooed on me. But apparently, because I have a bit of an accent, people thought I was Dutch, sorry. Mike is ego first, facts later. Yeah. Grant was always Lyford's boy versus Plevin. Mike looks like a traitor, and he knows it with his big mouth and the things that he's saying 1 minute. He's on one side, and the next minute he's on the other side because he can, maybe. But the problem with all of this he is making up in his stupid little mind is because Aiden destroyed the movement. That's why. Wouldn't you? I would create my own show and find too. The real question, why is Chris Albert on social media thanking everyone? You think after you get away with 2 murders, you would go away? Because Aiden, I would create my own show and find 2. I don't know what that means. Oh, wait, they did. And Aiden helped them go gangbusters with it. Yes. They didn't go gangbusters, you absolute idiot. It's the most people they get for the Canton Housewives is people trying to clip the shit because they are so stupid. They're having Plevin on tomorrow. Everyone, don't go watch that show. Oh, now you're canceling them. Sure I am. Sure I am. I love people like this. I don't know who this person is, but they have been all over my feed today. Money Making Mike is just getting started. Money Making Mike is losing all of his subscribers. Money Making Mike isn't doing well. That's the big old problem for that guy. Do you think Howie Carr is going to keep him having him on because this is a losership. I think he wants him because he's an insane lefty, so he can prove to all the right-wing people that listen to Howie Carr that the lefties are insane. I think that's why he will not lose his job if he's not losing it. At some point, when enough people are tweeting at him, he will um, um, what? Oh, um, he will lose. He'll probably lose the spot when enough people tweets at Howie Carr. I see a lot of people doing that already. I don't think we should cancel Mike. Let Mike have all the time to speak he wants, because the more he speaks, the more he shows who he really is. Like this. His analysis of the spaces yesterday. It was only good was when Chris Albert was there. Chris Albert, select man, owner of DE Pizza, and a man who killed a man, is the one the young jerks listen to. That's the man that the young jerks is taking whatever he fills people's head with as canon. Mike, remember half a year ago, you wouldn't spit on Chris Albert if he was on fire. What a difference half a year makes. But Mike talks to Karen, he's special, don't you know? Oh yeah, when he wrote that to me, that Karen don't need me and Karen don't know me. I don't know how clear I can say this. I don't give a fuck if Karen Reed ever finds out there's a little chunky baker boy in Denmark who has covered her case for 3 years. I don't care. I made my money on Karen Reed case. I made my followers on Karen Reed case. Thank you so much, all of you who joined, and all of you who stayed, and all of you who are coming back to look tonight. That's how Karen Reed pays me for what I did. That's the economy of YouTube. I don't ever expect Karen Reed to find out who the fuck I am. I wouldn't, if she held a fundraiser and told everyone, hey, come over and I'll want to thank all the YouTubers who helped me. Well, I want to go to Massachusetts, but I don't think I would fly over to that. Why the hell should she know me? I don't care. Mike and Brian and the car crew are also, man, we know Karen. Well, so fucking what? Is your show better because you know Karen Reed? Is your content elevated because you know Karen Reed? Is it better because Karen Reed knows you? No. It's still the same old shit you always did. Now you're just trying to sit here and say, oh my, I'm so fancy. I know people. So what? Good for you that DJ invited you on for his fundraiser, so you could get a little bit of his fame. Well, you could steal all the viewers and cost Karen Reed money. Good on you, boys. You really did it well. But why the hell do you care so much about Karen Reed? Remember, we're the one who's in a cult. Karen Reed is a defendant in a case. She's been railroaded by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, which she shouldn't be. And everyone should be mad at the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for that. But it doesn't mean that everyone is just begging to have Karen Reed on their channel. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so important to these people. Karen Reed allegedly left Turtle Boy as she doesn't need all the drama. Keep going, Mike Crawford, and you're next. Oh yeah, Karen Reed is starting up a channel with Nikki Haircuts. And that's going to cost Mike and LTL all this special access that they have been dreaming of, because she doesn't need them for that. That's the problem. These guys are not smart enough to understand that she doesn't need them to be there anymore when she has her channel going. And I wish them all the best of luck. I hope that they will get 1 billion subscribers and they will have the greatest shows ever. I'm probably going to check some of it out. But it's not my content they're going to cover. That's not what I do. I might talk about it now and again, but this is all Mike has. That and talking about weed for 20 people. Karen made a bad decision about her own PR. Hey, that's what I said, and apparently that's attacking Karen Reed. No, that's a good advice. Even worse, Karen will think I'm Swedish. Don't you put that jinx on me. There's only one quintessential question. Who would you rather have a beer with if you don't drink a root beer or coffee? Any of these players, I know who I don't want to raise a glass with. I know who I would travel to Massachusetts to have a meeting with. I would love to go to the Wilbur and meet all of you crazy people. Aiden will probably not even recognize me when I show up, and I don't care. I don't need a picture next to Aiden that I can put on my thumbnails and see, oh, I know the big guys. That's not what I like. I love talking to all kinds of weird people. That's kind of what I've been doing all my life, or all my YouTube channel. I'm finding someone who has 200 subscribers, and I invite them on a show and sit and talk to them about why they're choosing to make YouTube. I try and reach out and get names like Ronkel and Andrea Burkhardt. I never thought I could ever get them on my channel, and I was lucky enough to have them. That's what I want to do. Would I accept if Nikki Haircuts called me and said, hey, Karen really wants to do a special 1-hour show with you. Could we make that happen? Sure, I would. I don't throw out a good business idea. But it wouldn't be my entire life trying to fix a meetup with Karen Reed. She's a defendant in a case. I would just as likely meet up with Kelsey Fitzsimmons, because I really don't. She's a defendant in a case. I covered 22 cases last year. 22 cases, 22 defendants. Some of them assholes, some of them good people. I have no idea I'm going to meet with any of them. No idea Kelsey wants him to stay away from the case, and I heard in the beginning Karen didn't want him there either. I don't know how much of any of that is true. I've heard the same rumors, and I think a lot of people are really get an ick when they see him. That's it. Who is Nikki Haircut? That's the official spokesperson for Karen Reed. Nick Rocco didn't present well on Court TV. What makes people think he will be better as a host on his own show? Some people need to get their own show before they are good, because it's not easy to do this. We've been going for 48 minutes now, and all I've had is just me screaming at Mike. But you need to be able to talk a lot, especially because that case is, on the good side, it's only about a year away before that civil case goes to trial. In reality, 2 years is probably more likely. And you have to keep the ball rolling for 2 years. It's going to be a fucking slog. I can tell you that, because I'm 3.5 years into this, and I'm already really tired of some elements of it. Wish Janetti and Alessi's channel would start up. Thought it was supposed to be in November. I think a lot of they are working lawyers. They could have a great show, but it's also really hard work to get all of this running. At the same time, you have two very high level lawyers calendars you need to match up. That's not something you're going to do in 5 minutes. Thank you so much, Ryder, for this. I'm so far behind again. Can or does his baconness accept emails? I have something good to send you. I do accept emails on bakermediadk@gmail. Thank you for the $5. Fat Brucker Boy. And Esmebe, no, I saw that one. And Jillypot for 3 months. Happy New Year, Baker, and all. Happy New Year to you as well. And Bri Bear, Happy New Year, Baker. Keep up the great work. Thank you for the $50, you insane lunatics. I'm sure Karen Reed knows who Baker is. I will always come to Baker's channel before I think about watching Mike's channel. I love you, Baker. Thank you so much, Barbara. But again, it doesn't matter if she knows who I am. I really don't. I don't care. That's not why I did this. It's because it was an interesting case that I was looking at that really looked fishy to me. Just by Mike bringing Melanie into anything, he's going to burn his own house down. Has he brought Melanie into it now? I haven't heard anything about him attacking Melanie Little. So I don't know that. I highly doubt Ronkel supports him. Ronkel don't do drama. There's no drama with Ronkel, and he's not going to participate in any of it. So I don't know. I haven't seen. I went live 50 minutes ago, and I haven't seen him all day saying anything about Melanie. I think he said something when Melanie went on Aiden's New Year's stream, but she is also not in part of this. Thank you, Sassmass. I like my buns as well. Yes, he is live right now. That's why I went live 5 minutes before him, because I'm a petty little fuck and I wanted him to get mad. I don't know. Everyone, calmale. Until we get a clip sent to us of him shitting on Melanie, let's pretend that he didn't do that. But all of this was born out of the wonderful spaces they had last night.
Got in, checked in real quick, and I noticed that Aiden Kearney, that little fuck, is listening tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Just want to let him know. Just want to let him know that friggin' prison, dude, it's the fucking safest space for you.
Yes,
I can't get you in prison. I'm not going to take a fucking charge just to get you in prison. But out in the street, dude, you are the most fucking marked man in the fucking world.
Yep.
Gonna get you, dude. I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna put an end to you.
I'll
Anyway,
pay.
Happy New Year, everybody, except for him.
I'll pay your bail if you'll put his ass in prison.
Oh, no. There will be no bail for me. There will be no bail. Trust me.
Damn. I just want you to beat his ass.
We got your canteen money, buddy.
I mean, honestly, he could almost be stepped on. You can almost step on him.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. There's gonna be duct tape.
That's probably not what you're gonna do.
There's gonna be duct tape, a fucking metal chip, batteries.
Stop
heavy
telling
duty,
what there's going to be to
heavy
do.
deep cell batteries.
Stop telling
There's
what
gonna be
there's going to
lots
be
of
to
shit.
do. Stop. We're not going to
Anyway,
tell
I gotta go
people.
put the groceries away. Good night.
Good night, Harry.
Oh my God, y'all.
Oh, Harry, you gotta
Where's
love
the
him.
koala asked to talk?
That's not him, Nate. Don't let him in.
Not the real.
That's not him.
No, his account is suspended, so I don't know who that is. I keep telling him, like, yeah, it's not him. So don't let him in.
His account got suspended.
That account tried to get in the other night too.
Just these people.
Oh, they've been coming in, like, especially when Aiden was trying to come in, they were all trying to come in, and they're all just way too excited.
I picture it's like we're in this little house, and there's a bunch of like rabid wolves outside the door, just like drooling to get in. You know, it's kind of It's kind of funny, actually.
They want to talk.
Do you think that they realized tonight that we're not all just part of the family or just various accounts of the witnesses?
Yeah, right.
I think they realized
Exactly.
that.
They want to talk to Chris and the mafioso family.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
run everything.
Unbelievable.
These people are
I'm
retarded.
surprised you haven't been
And
Mark,
let's
is there
recruited
anything
by
you want
like.
to
Aiden
say?
was.
You
Hi guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Hey,
Oh,
Year.
Mark,
Mark.
dude.
We love
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah, Chris. Again, I'm
Mark.
sorry. Hey, Chris. Listen, I'm probably a little bit older than you, but I'm
How
from
much?
Dorchester, and what my big thing is.
Mike, these are the people you are now aligning with. People who want Aiden on the street with chalk around him are the people you think had a great space yesterday when Chris was on. Chris was on when this was uttered. Where are your outrage today? That was a direct threat on Aiden's life. Is that guy being picked up by the Commonwealth today? That was a direct threat against Aiden. Chris Albert sat there snickering like a little girl and didn't say one word about, are you fucking insane? Stop this right now. I am actually actively suing Aiden Carney for witness intimidation. And now you are sitting in a chat where I'm in giving death threats. No, he didn't. Because he's not that smart. He's a selectman. I think people who are entrusted with power in a democratic system, however democratic it is in Canton, has an obligation to make sure that laws are being followed. A brother of multiple police officers should probably disavow any death threats given on a show he's on. Mike, where are your demands for him to step down? Where are your outrage? Hey, come at the fat baker all you want. I don't give a fuck, but you're a fucking hypocrite. The show was only good last night. I show you the text. The show was only good when Chris Albert was on last night. Remember that part. But last night was probably some of the best and some of the worst that we have gotten from the antis so far. And it was just hit upon hit. This is from Law Girls Not Lawyers channel. They have the entire video over there.
And gazing at her.
Yeah. I'm like, you guys are acting like this woman is like a celebrity and she's on trial for murder. Get the friggin' smiles off your face.
Why didn't they ask her? Hey, listen, Karen.
Yes, Christina Rex. Thank you, Chickie.
Karen, you're on trial for an OUI murder case, yet you've been seen drinking alcohol. Isn't it? Why didn't they ask her that when she
This is Chris Albert speaking right now.
Went up the steps? Right?
They never asked you tough questions.
I mean,
Karen.
I know.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, God, it's just so gross.
That picture of Jonathan Hall, you know who he is, Chris. He's been on Channel 7 for years.
I know.
And he was fucking gazing at her. Watch that picture where he's on his knees.
Even David Buchanan,
Yep.
which I like. They all like they were like looking at her like she was some celebrity.
I have a screenshot of that, Chris. I have a screenshot with Christina Rex, David Buchanan, whatever, Jonathan Hall. I don't think Ted was in it. And they've all got the microphone in her face and they're all smiling at her.
They were like, she was like, it was disgusting.
It was I could not believe it. I was like, what are you people?
Oh yeah, by the way, the press was way too easy on Karen Reed. Way too easy.
Doing?
They weren't looking, Andy. They were gazing.
Yeah, they were fangirling, and it was gross. And don't even get me started on Sue friggin' O'Connor.
Oh, he was there at 5:37, but he had time.
I'm sorry
that it wasn't planted.
I'm telling you,
I need to find
I mean, if that
place
was
where
the jury.
where he's apparently thanking me because I don't know. Oh, by the way, this is also where he says that Proctor went to the
No
house.
wonder why they couldn't figure out that one, John never went in the house, and second, Proctor never even went to the
That's the
site.
key.
Proctor was never there at 34 Fairview on that
I think the one slurring right now is Rose, whoever that is.
whole day.
Yeah, so
Ever.
people down there right now are saying that, she's innocent. Again, her taillight was found at the scene and in his clothes. And,
That's Mark Jude.
Proctor was at the garage. He never went there. So how the fuck
He
did her
never-
taillight get broken?
No, because then we have to add like 100 more people to the conspiracy, because now he
But this was the spaces last night. I'm sorry, I couldn't find I thought it was geared up for the place where he thanked all of us, because I never heard that. I heard that he actually went in and was happy that Aiden was losing it now. That Aiden was getting weaker and they were getting stronger. And who the fuck is making Aiden weaker? Mike Crawford, Chris Koala, all of these absolute retards who have spent 3 months attacking Aiden. Who is it who is making Aiden weaker? But sorry, I'm just skipping around because I got sent all of this in clips and I forgot to mark them. This is another cute little clip where, hey, it's not a spaces without racism.
Maybe he tapped him.
Oh, he lost his shirt and walked in with no hat and one, and he was murdered in the basement, and then somehow they carried him down to the floor.
Yeah.
This is Paula they are making fun of. Paula, who is a Brazilian. So we make fun of her because, haha, foreigner dumb, right? These are the people that Mike Crawford is now actively helping. Even though he doesn't believe it, these are the people he is supporting.
Telling you, I know the conspiracy is real, guys.
Yes. Maybe he
That's
got
a perfect
he,
Paula Prado
maybe he got hit
impression.
and then he left his shoe out there. It's so freaking stupid. That Paula Prado. Well, maybe he tapped him.
Oh, he lost his shirt and walked in with no hat and one, and he was murdered in the basement, and then somehow they carried him down to the floor.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know the conspiracy is real, guys.
Yes. Maybe he
That's
got
a perfect
he,
Paula Prado
maybe he got hit
impression.
and then he left his shoe out there. It's so freaking stupid.
Kim Fair and Rose. These are the people you are now supporting Mike Crawford. And this is the thank you, I think, is the thank you that he believes was given to us yesterday. Maybe I just don't hear it. Again, it's my third language. Sometimes hard to understand speaky English. Let me know if you can hear it.
Like, he controlled it. And everybody was so afraid to say a word about him. But all of a sudden, like, there's people that, even his own, like, group, like, they'll go after him now. And it's good for us.
This is Chris Albert. Just listen to what he's saying about his own group going at him right now. Remember, Chris Albert was thanking me, Turtle Boy, Will Declara, and Massa Media. Listen to this and listen if Mike is a fucking idiot.
About him. But all of a sudden, like, there's people that, even his own, like, group, like they'll go after him now. And it's good for us because now we're getting stronger, he's getting weaker, and the tides are turning. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think so too.
Who was Chris Albert really thinking? Aiden is getting weaker because he's being attacked by his own group. Aiden is getting weaker because he's being attacked by his own group. Again, third language, I might not be as smart as Mike because he might have won a spelling bee in 5th grade or something. To me, that means that these efforts made by the one who shares all of it, the effing Aussies, the car crew, LTL, and Mike, those are the people who are helping the McAlberts. No one else can. You can't hear it any other way. You have to be stoned the fuck out of your mind to make that into he's thanking you, Aiden. He's thanking the Clara. He's thanking Broken Baker. What he's doing is thanking you. But at the same time, not a lawyer. But do you think this is really smart sitting with these absolute fucking idiots laughing like a hyena when Aiden is clipping this and taking it to the judge? The next time you say, I'm so afraid of Aiden Carney. We're stronger, he's weaker. I don't know if you've ever heard this one before, Chris Albert. I know you have because you went to prison. Everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. It has nothing to do with everything you say in a police station or everything you say when you have been read your Miranda rights. Everything can be used against you. This is now being sent to Bradle and Betterow if they didn't get it already. You're an idiot. You are a fucking idiot. I'm talking to Chris Albert. Oh, she's like Texas. Thank you so much for 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. I should have turned in members only. I know. I started 5 minutes before him to piss him off. If he did say thank you, it was sarcasm. Yeah, because what he just said, let's just play it again. There's no other way to interpret this than Aiden is losing because of Mike and Brian.
Like group, like they'll go after him now. And it's good for us because now we're getting stronger, he's getting weaker, and the tides are turning. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think so too. And you can tell too, I just have a very small account. I'm not even verified, and he has me blocked, and I've never even interacted with him.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah.
Truth over bullshit. I don't block a lot of people. You're one of those idiots that you'll just block because you'll pop up on my timeline and it's always the same fucking bullshit. I block a lot of these idiots. I really do. That's normally I'll mute them, but some of these people are just so dumb I'm gonna block them. Because it doesn't matter that you don't have that many followers. When I can see other retardation, sorry for people who think that's a really bad slur against people with neurodivergency. It's not. It's with people who are retarded. These people are absolutely insane. And you can tell they are insane. And you can just look at their Twittwats and say, these people are too retarded. I don't want to spend 5 seconds on them. You're one of them. No, I actually don't think I have you blocked.
That's usually what happens with bullies,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You just
That's usually what happened with bullies. No, bullies are people like you who come in and say the same 5 thing in every single thread. Oh, you're a turtle rider. You're a turtle dick. Yeah, get new material.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I think as when like I
You can be serious all the time or you will have heart attacks and wrinkles. Sometimes you just gotta burst out laughing because remaining serious is a waste of time. It is sometimes a waste of time. But sometimes you also need to be a little angry. Do I have, can I do, no, I have to open it over here. A little more of the racisms.
That Paulo Prado. Well, maybe he tapped him.
Oh, he lost his shoe and walked in with no hat and one, and he was murdered in the to the floor. Telling you, I know the conspiracy. I'm telling you, I
sorry,
know.
that's the same.
Out there.
That was the same racism from before. Sorry, I clipped the wrong one.
I can't believe it. There is nothing to.
Oh, by the way, everyone I don't like is Hitler.
I can't believe it. There is nothing to admire about Turtle
I'm
Boy.
telling you right
He's
now,
a
anybody that follows
scumbag.
him or supports him, it's because they are like him. They are like him. And they
Anyone, hey, look who's here. Hey, Will, did you know that you are just like Aiden? Did you know that? And listen what Aiden is, because that's also you, Will. Because these brainiacs are absolutely idiots.
They might say, no, I'm not like him. Yeah, you are. Because
that's like me admiring Hitler. I'll put him in that.
They might say, no, I'm not like him. Yeah, you are. Because
that's like me admiring Hitler. I'll put him in that.
Let me tell you something. He is a menace. And
it's like admiring Hitler. All of you who supports Aiden, me, Will, all the other people, it's like admiring Hitler. We are all fans of the mustache man. Hey, Pimpernella. Happy New Year, Baker, mods, and chat friends. Let's keep away from people who live to stir the stupid noses in someone else's business. Yeah, tonight it's going to be me stirring shit because I needed this. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Yeah, all of us are Hitler. All of us are Hitler. Thank you, Root DX3LK, for becoming a muffin top. And Cat Savage Art, love your channel, Baker. No one wants AK to fall for this. New subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. And sadly, some people want Aiden to fall for this.
He's not different than Hitler.
He's gotten
Similar
away
to Hitler.
When he's gotten away with what he has gotten away with for so long, because most of the time it's not him that does the dirty work. It's his supporters behind fake accounts and all this shit that go and harass people.
The amount of fake people who has been coming out of the woodwork attacking Aiden is insane. Insane. Now they're going after Melanie. Someone sent me a clip where they are going after Melanie because everyone is. I don't want to start a rumor. I don't think they're dumb enough to start with Melanie, but let me know if there is anything out there where anyone is attacking Melanie. I haven't seen any of it. That's yeah. Just to make sure, if Mike is shitting on Melanie, yeah, let's call him out for that as well. 1,000 in chat, hit the thumbs up and like, yeah, let's pump these numbers. Thank you, Swiss Miss. You're the bomb. No difference between Aiden and Hitler. None at all. Hey, Helen. that's enough to get you banned on Twitter. Apparently not. We all need to vent. Sometimes we need to do it. So if I'm Jewish and support Turtle Boy, what does that make me? Confused. Because how can these people even exist? These people struggle with Velcro shoes. It's so stupid. So absolutely stupid. Someone gifted memberships. Where did it go? Thank you, Sandy D, for gifting 10 Broken Baker memberships. You're all way too generous tonight, and I'm missing most of it because I just have to yell and scream.
Things, but I mean, I'm just, I don't know why. I would have punched him or did something. I don't know. That's just me. I would have attacked him, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
I really.
The restraint that these witnesses.
He does.
I just a
This
video
is
of him following Matt McCabe and Jen McCabe back to their car, going cop killer, cop killer. Like,
I can't.
and then you let that moron inside the courthouse.
Yeah.
How did it happen? What he did was totally disgusting. And especially for.
That was Rose who wants to attack Aiden if she met him. Hey, Rat House Media and all the Ratty Rats. Thank you for stopping by. And welcome to Insanity, because this is just, that's because she's a cop killer. Cop killer. Yeah, funny enough, Ice-T made a number in, I believe it was 92, where the line cop killer is. They made a lawsuit because I believe it was in Dallas, maybe Houston. A widow to a police officer believed that the lyrics in Cop Killer was the reason why her husband, who was an officer, got pew-pewed. It was thrown out before it ever went to court, because you have the First Amendment. It's one thing you have. Oh, and I love these people because one guy was saying he wanted to smack Aiden in the face, and I reported that because that's against TOS on Twitter to tell someone or to promote violence. I have no problem being against threats, because how come a fat Danish Dutch oven knows the First Amendment better than you Yanks? Threats are not covered under the First Amendment. You cannot threaten people. That's illegal. He reports my I just wanted Aiden to have a slap in the face because every man needs to have it. No, that's not what you said. You said someone should punch Aiden in the face. You didn't say that Aiden's behavior is the pussification of society, what not enough men got in a fight when they were kids and knew how it was to be punched in the face. You said Aiden should be punched in the face. That's a threat. That's not covered by the First Amendment. And can we just, I know, disclaimer, one in chat if I'm allowed to come to Boston, because that's another thing these people are constantly saying, both to Will and to me. You're not allowed to come to Boston. You're not from Massachusetts. You can't have an opinion. Oh, we are the cool guys. Who made you mayor of Boston? I thought that was Mayor Wu is the mayor of Boston. And still, she can't bar me from coming to Boston. What is this purity seal again? Oh, you are not allowed to come to Boston. Can you just go yourself? No one gives a what the car crew, what Brian, what Mike thinks about who is allowed to come to Boston. Who the fuck are you to tell people where they can go? None of you have any rights to do any of that. But you all think because you sat on a stream with Karen Reed that you are the biggest heroes on the planet. You cost Karen Reed money. Oh, and to the woman who called me a woman hater because I am critical of Sue O'Donnell, I don't hate her because she's a woman. I hate her because she's a shitty journalist who just who's more annoyed by a anonymous Twitter account than she is that the Commonwealth is abusing its power in Massachusetts. It has nothing to do with your dangly bitch. Stop trying to say every time you criticize someone if they have a pair of tits and don't have an Audi, not the car, that they are misogynist. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing. I supported Karen Reed for 3.5 years. I wasn't a misogynist back then. All of a sudden, just like Aiden, I'm a misogynist. Isn't it wonderful how all of these people have the same talking points? Twisted Tragedies, who is probably dumber than a bag of rocks, has been calling Aiden a narcissist for the longest time. What did the clown show start doing last week? Oh, have you ever met a narcissist? Do you know what narcissism is? No, you don't, because none of you have ever opened a book about it. You find quotes online and you think you're smart. Stop with all of this bullshit. You're just doing it because you want to sound like you're cool. You don't know what a narcissist is. You don't know how to spot a narcissist. And you're probably a little narcissistic yourself because you think Karen Reed seeing you made you special. That's probably more narcissistic than most of what we're doing. Love Body Count. Great band. Hey, Noodles. Have you guys heard Mike was a wrestler? I know he says it every day, like people should be scared, but I just wanted to remind everyone. That's the reason I'm not coming to Boston, because Mike used to be a wrestler. I don't have the clip from JFK show where he was sitting and talking about, Will better be, because if I step up there, he better call the police. Are you insane? Are you insane? We are 50 fucking years old, all of us. My shoulder hurt so bad just bench pressing the bar that I don't want to do chest exercises. My knee hurt. My ankles hurt. I'm fucking old. The last week I've had trouble with my right hand, not because of, but it hurt because I've been streaming too much and using my mouse. I'm going to fall apart if I get into a fight. I haven't been in a fight since probably I was 25 years old. I don't want to be punched in the face. Do you know how much it hurt getting punched in the face? I really don't want it. Why are you all wanting to be tough guys? We are not 20. None of us can fight anymore. Well, I can. I go to the gym and I shadow box. Yeah, fuck that. The last time I was in a fight, I kicked a man so hard in the nuts he went down and I ran away. I didn't want to I had my nose broken 3 times. I don't want to have it broken again. Stop thinking you're tough, guys. Stop thinking about rolling up on someone with fun sticks. Stop doing all of this bullshit. You're not that tough. And you're not going to get in a fight with anyone. We are all fucking old. We are too old to think that we're cool guys who walks the street. We should be sharing a beer and say, well, we don't like each other, but good luck to your brother. You're a massage therapist again. I love massage therapists. We all got to work in the morning, no below the belt. Yeah, it's just looking at the snow makes my like. Oh, that's the wrong one to pull up. It's my 104th birthday next week, and I feel so young. Unsubscribe from the jerks and LTL. I just sat back and watched. In my opinion, they are the drama. They are the fucking drama. Because they started all of this. All of this is when they, and I don't know, let me be honest, I've talked about this in the morning. all of this was a concerted effort made in September, around the 25th to 29th of September, when magically in Australia, Aiden's recordings of Karen Read appeared. Who had those? Aiden and one other person who had them illegally. First of all, should Aiden have recorded Karen Read? No. Do you understand why he probably does it? Maybe to protect his own ass. Bad boy Aiden, shouldn't do that. It's a $500 fine in Massachusetts. But who stole it from Aiden and gave it to the Koala crew? Why is the outrage gone with that? And why instantly, when those spaces started appearing, the car crew was, hey, fucking koalas, fucking kangaroos. And then all of a sudden, they snapped over and became very pro koalas and kangaroos. And then Mike joined them and LTL Brian, who they shat on. I think they said that he was potentially gay. I don't know what's wrong with being gay in their world, but hey, have all the phobias you want to have. I have no problem with people who likes men or women. Not my problem, not my dick, not my problem. But all of a sudden, all of these creators was absolutely fine with the koalas and the kangaroos. Almost like someone asked them to do it because it happened all at once. Why, oh, why could that be? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Isn't that what they always say? We want to fly to Tennessee and ask Will some questions. Probably don't do that. Probably just keep harassing him, calling him on the show because you want to be like Aiden. Back in the day, we all want to be like Mike, but no one wants to be like Mike anymore. But that was Mike, not I used to wrestle in school. Yeah, I did 2 lessons of karate in 7th grade. I don't know. Maybe my soccer kicks are better. Unbalanced equation for the Camel Meat Tea Fund. Thank you so much. And Stephanie Eva something watching from Canada. I support you 100%, Baker. Thank you so much. And Big Dog, I hope Auntie Deb gets a plushy dog and walk it in the morning on his morning field trip classes dog walk course. So do I. Because we need to make fun of these idiots. We need to make fun of these idiots. That's the only way we can I don't want to say win this because that's not what we're here for. Thank you, Helen Johnson Fredrickson, for becoming a member. That sounds Norwegian. Cryford is the new 5150. No, he's not. He's not. Because there's something really, really wrong with that person. That there's something extremely wrong with that person. Mike is just a little boy who wants to hang with the big boys, and he couldn't. And now he's mad that someone is more popular than him. He's not 5150. Just needs to lay off the weed.
That was going on there. I was appalled. I think it's Adam Canning. It's him there. He's not a journalist. He's intimidating witnesses. Bye. See you out of here.
He's not a journalist. They spelled that wrong. It's terrorist. He's a fucking terrorist. He behaves like one. He talks like one, and he has minions that follow him who act like terrorists as well. So
you are all terrorists because Aiden is a terrorist, not a journalist. Yeah. This is the people that Mike is now actively helping by attacking all of us. Mike, you really need to grow up. You really need to figure out that you are on the wrong side. You really need to get over yourself and your self-importance. You're not that big. You're not that smart, and you're not that good. People people would like you more if you were genuine. Sadly, that's not what you are. You are not genuine. You're a sad clown now in this circus. You are losing your mind. Everyone is laughing at you, except the people that you actively fought against for 3 years. You are becoming all the things that you think you hated. You don't have to like me. I don't like you. I think you are, and I say this in the worst way, I think you're a fucking grifter. I think you're an opportunist who will try and steal one view from someone else because you are so afraid that someone else will do better than you. And that's pathetic. You showed the world on DJ's stream the other day that you cannot let money go past your nose. I hope everyone is going to see your accounting with the super chats you got from the Karen Reed fundraiser. But you're a pathetic little man. You all cost Karen Reed money because both you and was it Brian who also streamed it at the same time. All of that could have gone into one chat and you could have raised money there. You cost Karen Reed money when you wanted super chats instead of just direct fundraisers. I know some people are mad about me having super chats on when I did my 12-hour stream. I made it very clear super chats are for me. Please use the links. We raised $7,000 that day. I didn't make $7,000 in super chats. Trust me on that one. But you showed who you really are. You want to be the big alpha dog, but you can't even give DJ, who has a very small channel, you couldn't even give him the thunder. And what did you do? You sat and restreamed it after because give me the clicks, give me the views. You are pathetic. I know I say, hey, I'm not, I know Ray from Dallas and Will, they will do this where they break down, or they'll go over like spaces and stuff like that. And I just can't sit and watch it because it's so fucking long. But you going back and streaming the same content you already streamed to try and get more money out of it. Hey, we're all grifters. Every fucking YouTuber is a grifter. Don't let anyone lie and say, oh, I'm not, because maybe you're not grifting for money, but you're grifting for likes, you're grifting for viewers, you're grifting for subs. Hey, please all do all the YouTube things. YouTube keep taking my sub counts away, so please up it. We are all grifters. And we are all independent businessmen. So, of course, let's make as much money as we can. Let's make as much fame as we can. Let's make as much joy as we can. Let's do the best we can. But you don't do that. You were invited on a panel, and you weren't that active on that panel, to be honest. The clips I've seen, don't steam and stream because you're not that good when you're high. You should learn something from that house. But you couldn't let Danny have it, so you stole his work, and then you used it again the next day. Well, I'm doing it for Karen, all of your other... You're doing it for yourself, Mike. Mike, you're pathetic. And I can say that as a shitty little channel. I have 1/3 of your subscribers. I don't get the same amount of viewers than you do. But I don't go crying over it. It doesn't hurt my world that I don't have the numbers I thought I would because I'm a big Karen Reed supporter. I don't care that much. I'm sorry. Not that, Diane. Thank you so much for saying you're wonderful for $20. Oh, thank you so much. Without Bitterow and Massa, Mike Crawford is nothing. There, I said it. The delusion saying, I am too big for Bitterow, and then going online and saying, well, that's not what I said. To be honest, how many of you would have continued watching Mike covering Karen Read if Bitterow wasn't on there? To be absolutely honest, not a lot of you would have done it, because what's his insight in any of that? I know I'm not. I like Ray. He has them all going crazy trying to figure out who he is. Yeah, that's just so stupid. It's the same. Oh, did you know Broken Baker isn't named Broken Baker? Hey, Mass. Oh, Mass is online. So what? You Yanks can't pronounce my name, so I use the name that can be said. Do you think I'm afraid that you said my name? What are you going to do? Dox me? It took my viewer 2 seconds to find out what city I live in. What are you going to do about it? Well, he's a politician, and he had, yeah, so what? Again, I'm 50 fucking years old. I had a life. I haven't been a good boy all my life. I have no criminal records. I have one speeding ticket. But I've done shit. Of course I've done shit. Yeah, go look it up. Find out how bad a boy I was. All of this purity bitching. We're going to pull your criminal records. Who fucking cares? As long as you haven't, and as long as you've paid your dues to society, who fucking cares? Pathetic. You're pathetic. Oh, we said his first name. Yeah, I've said my last name too. Mads Fredelyk. You want to find me? Agertoften 18, 5700 Svendborg. Just stop by. I'm not going to let you in because I hate guests, but I don't care if you're doxing me. I'm not a 14-year-old girl. I don't get scared if men knows my address. Because you're not flying to Denmark. It's going to be fucking expensive if you want to come stalk me. It's not worth it. I'm a fucking boring guy. I get up, go to the gym, come home, putt around on the PC, eat my lunch, sleep for an hour, then I sleep for 6 hours. Then I go to bed, and then I get up at 5 in the morning and stream for another hour. I don't know if you want to dox that. It's not that interesting. That's yeah. Mike is going after Massa. Yes, in his, I'm calling out all the bad guys. He's calling Massa a fence sitter who is helping the Chris Alberts, even though Chris Albert clearly stated that it's Mike and Brian who is helping the McAlberts. Only watched when Bitterow was on. Yeah. Oh, and I have to go over here again. And you're all way too generous. Bitchy Brilliance, 5 gifted membership. Thank you so very much. Will I be back later? Who was asking that? Sorry, it jumps sometimes. I mean, my first name isn't Broker. Yes, I know. Leah Baker, who is in chat sometimes. We used to be married. All she left me was her last name. That's it used to be Emily D. Baker I was married to and got the last name, but yeah. You're not a 27-year-old Baker or a 14-year-old girl. Wow, I have no words. I'm sorry. I am breaking all of the fourth wall today. What is his problem with Bitterow? Bitterow has one channel he is going to regularly, and that's Nurse Kim. And they have I have to be honest, I don't watch it a lot because she normally streams when I'm about to stream or on Sundays where I am either trying to read up on what I'm going to do next week or trying to figure out what to do. So I'm not watching a lot of Nurse Kim, but her and Bitterow has a morning show where they will talk about almost everything, especially the Patriots. Remember, Patriots have had 2 great Super Bowls against the Giants when Brady was their quarterback. Come at me, bro. I'm going to get beat up in Massachusetts now. By people who are not Mike Crawford or Brian LTL. But Nurse Kim has adopted Better Row. He used to be on with Mike, and then he used to go on with Brian. Sadly, there was Sunday service. Yes, that's what it's called, I think. Sadly, one person, Brian, I'm sure Better Row has never said it, but the clips I saw after, Better Row went on the Twittwat and said, I am not going to be on with these YouTubers anymore that ask for money to ask me questions when I give them my time freely, which is an absolute fair position to have. He's giving us all of his knowledge, and he doesn't want us to demand payment to get his knowledge. I have no problem with that. I think that's more than fair. And everyone was like, that's weird, especially because I don't see most of these people who streams at night, because that's when I sleep. Evening time is when I sleep. So I don't see Brian's show. I never watched Brian's shows because, honest, I didn't find him interesting. But apparently he had a show where he said you have to pay like $5 to ask a question, and Better Row, he has never confirmed this or denied this or anything. So this is pure speculation from my side. I believe that pissed off Better Row so much. He said, I'm going to leave all these fucking grifters and I'm just going to be on with a few people, which is absolutely understandable. One of those people who had made a shit ton of money off of Better Row, who got hit by this, was Mike from the Young Jerks, because now he's on with Nurse Kim, and he doesn't earn that money. He doesn't get on YouTube. You can make money on sponsorships. None of us have sponsorships. Super chats. All of you wonderful people are way too generous tonight. Or gifted memberships. It's kind of the same. And then you can get ad revenue. Ad revenue is not great, but it'll pay for the electricity you use. If Mike had Better Row on, he would have way more views than he would if he didn't have Better Row on. So just even if he didn't make money off of super chats and stuff like that, he would make more money on ad revenue if he had Better Row on. It's not a lot. 1,000 views is roughly $5. But again, a Better Row stream, prime time. I think I've had my highest viewed show ever was my first panel show. I had more than 50,000 views on that. That's $25. That's that's $250, right? I can't math. $250 in ad revenue. Something like that. It was amazing to get that ad revenue. Normally, I don't have ad revenue on my channels. And I am such a bad grifter. I only put my ad revenue when you come into the stream and when we leave the stream. I don't have running ads. So if you see any of those, it's YouTube who gets the money from those ones, because I don't put them on. But I think Better Row got so mad that people did that drifting off of him, that he chose not to go on these shows. And then he had great chemistry with Nurse Kim, and Nurse Kim is nothing like the rest of us. We are not really, she's not really doing law stuff per se. She's more chilling, hanging out with him. And I think he really likes it. And Mike got really pissy that he wasn't the chosen one anymore. It's an unpopular opinion, but Melanie Little has plenty of views. The super chats for an attorney just seem weird. No, it doesn't. It's her job. It's her business. It's what she does. No one forces any of you to subscribe. Please do. Pay super chats. You don't have to do that. send gifted memberships. None of us that I know demands that you have to do that. I put it into members only chat because, hey, hopefully, not members only, subs only, because, hey, I'm not an idiot. I want to grift some more subscribers so I can get more viewers at some point. Of course, I do that. I could have turned it into members only so I could earn money on it in a bigger way, but I don't want to do that. But it is a business. She has expenses. She want to have all of that paid for as well. So I have no problem that people are making money for the work they are doing. That's my opinion, and I'll stand by it. And have you seen a seahorse under black light? Whole new universe, beauty. I think you need to get off the steroids. She always turns off super chats when she has guests. I don't do that, but I will never ever tell people. Well, unless when I have 1 million viewers, I might say, "Hey, you have to pay for it." I don't run other people's business. Again, not my dick, not my problem. Not my business, not my rules. However you choose to do whatever you choose to do is okay. And all of you can choose to support either with a click or a like or a view or not at all. It's up to all of us. We have free will. $10 for Brenda G. Pair character flying in the air with a red cape and a smile on his face. Thank you so much. And a dollar super chat from expert, smiling face with sunglasses. By the way, if you don't want all the drama that's going to happen all over the YouTubes tonight, at 9 o'clock ish, the expert will have his normal Friday night live show. That's his panel show where everything and nothing happens. So go check it out. It's one of the better, funniest show out there. Melody just doesn't advertise her good deeds like BLT. No. And again, no one is forcing you to pay anything. Oh, look, my ex-wife. Thank you so much, honey. $50. This is my alimony check for this month. Thank you so much, Leah Baker. The only thing she left me was these $50 and the last name. Thank you so much, Leah. Saying, if you're late to the presentation, definitely go back and check out the beginning. Worth it. We weren't married. Just to get declined again, putting in a super chat. It's because I have Apple. I don't know. Save the money, give it to someone else. Everyone has been so absolutely generous to me tonight. Don't waste any more money on me. Yeah, that's because then I'll lose 30% of it. That's why she pays it that way. Mark today's date. JFK and James will pull away from Mike and LTL eventually because of their reputation. JFK wants money. I can't see what that emoji is. And these people will bring him down fairly soon. They are killing his momentum. And again, the problem is all of this drama is really good. Hey, I made a shit ton of money. Hopefully I make some subs as well. Got a lot of memberships because of all of you generous people. Perfectly fine. If I did this every night, it could be really good for me for the next month. And then I would have a dying channel. My numbers would look like Mike Crawford's. But sadly, when you get high on your own supply, like the JFK crew is, look when they're not talking drama. Look when they're talking drama. All the way up to 39,000 feet. So of course they're going to do drama. It's money, baby. And when you get someone throwing in 100, 200, 250, $500 at you, as long as you shit talk certain creators, hey, why wouldn't you do that? It's just business, baby. They just want the money. They want the fame. They want everyone to come over to their show. And hey, don't hate the player. It's the grift. Everyone with half a brain knows Baker's kidding, but it is funny. Yeah. Do you just bake bread, or do you bake cakes as fast as you can? We all in Denmark, every baker is a bread and cake baker. JF is about the money. He begs his audience for super chats, and again, not my style. I don't like it. Thank you, KP Times, for becoming a member. Begging the audience to send super chats to show Turnboy they're still relevant. It's those. This is the type of grifting I don't like. This incessant, hey, do you know you can send me? Do you know I have? It's like twisted tragedies. It's sad. Their streams went up to 700 viewers. Other streams had 250 viewers. 250 is good for a channel their size. It's better numbers than I had. So it's good for a channel their size. But 700 is better. Nothing about that. What content is Mike going to have after it's getting old hating on Will? He's going to hate on JFK. Or he's going to hate on Brian. Or he's going to hate on Karen Reed. Remember Mike, who's absolutely mad at Massa, that fence sitter? Hey, Massa. Remember when Kate pushed him a little bit in her belly and said, hey, are you next? No, I don't want to go to prison. Send me money. How much of that did you spend on a lawyer, Mike? Do you still have that money?
I can't believe this.
Thank you so absolutely insane, J7. $300. Kanan. You are insane. Thank you so much. And please don't give me more money. I don't need it. Thank you all so much. You're way too generous. I don't know. It's weird when you get a super chat that size. How are you? You want to do a jig or something? I feel like you don't deserve it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Baker has nearly twice as many thumbs up as Mike. Hit that button. I don't even know how many. I just went live to piss off Mike to try and take some of his audience. And I think a lot of people are over there hate watching. I'm just saying. Real Buzz. Human Society just left after checking up on the 8-year-old lab mix I just adopted. Good on them. Well, I hope you are enjoying that little doggy oggy. Make super chats great again. And I sent you an email. Yeah, I saw you sent an email about Mike's friend. On YouTube. This guy did the Crawford's rap video that Mike is so proud of. This rooster, or whatever his name is, had Michael Proctor's older brother, Ira, on doing a comedy skit that featured a leaf blower before leaf blowers was yet in fashion. Thank you so much, Fab Baker Boy. You have 1,282 viewers. He has 802. Seems to me Baker Clan winning. Thank you so much. Yeah, and thank you for adopting a senior dog. They need love as well. People are hate watching him. I am pretty sure they are, yes. He was going at him and a few minutes ago for staying out of it. Massa just let us talk in chat, and I thought his chat was fine, and we cheered on them both. Massa doesn't deserve any of that. No, leave him alone. He is such a nice person. Oh, Glow, I like it when you lie. And thank you to whoever sent me buy me a coffee. Come on. Open. Come on. It takes forever to open this stupid app. Thank you so much, Athena's mom, for 3 corner kisses. Thank you for your service and telling it like it is. Love your presentations. Love you too. And thank you so much. And stop sending more money. You're all too generous. Spend it on someone who is in need of it. I don't handle generosity that well. Ellen Fairlund. Again with the Kristen Birgit sigh. I love it. Also, Himmler. Really, the journalist for free speech. Himmler. Haven't heard of him. Yeah, that's the well-known First Amendment fighter, mustache man of Austria. That's the one we are all the same as. Thank you so much, Ellen. That's Danish money. And Christina 0679 sent 5 gifted membership. Thank you all so much. I will wait for someone to go over the loser stream. I can't watch him unless someone makes it funny. I really wish that I could figure out how to find enough time to clutter, because again, I'm not going to sit like Ray for 6 hours and go through someone else's stream, because I would lose my mind. He must be losing his mind at the end of that, especially listening to people like Mike for 6 hours. Yeah. But I would love to, if kind of like today, can find the clips and just go over the highlights. That's more my style. That's just my style. Hellfish Haven, as a fellow vet, I'll have you back always. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Barbara Hughes became a member. Thank you so much, Barbara Hughes. What happened to Mike Crawford getting sued? It disappeared. People donated money for his legal defense fund. That's what I'm asking. I'm just asking questions, like the JFK crew. So, yeah, we could call it the lowlights. It's kind of like when they're watching, Will sits and listens to the Housewives of Canton. Fuck that. He must have the patience of a saint. But if you could cut out all the stupid bits, tomorrow is going to be Plevin. It's going to be stupid the entire show. But I like it more when you like Next Witness cuts up the good bits instead of going over all of it, because there's a lot of times where it's just, yeah, remember last time when we talked to Kate Peters? Yeah, she kind of smelled weird. Yeah, she looks like she hadn't showered in a year. Yeah, maybe it's that crusty thing. That's not that good. I love to listen to Baker at night because he is so kind and positive. I normally scream at night. Can someone remind me who JFK is? I need Cash App or Venmo. They are not available in Europe, and I don't need all of this off the. I am perfectly happy paying YouTube to let me use their platform. But thank you so much. Stop blaming the young cock's behavior on weed. Weed doesn't deserve it. I'm just asking, did someone lace it with PCP? Because I only watch colors. Again, I don't do drugs. I don't know anything. But I'm just, I know from colors that you get a little weird. Great movie, by the way. Everyone should watch that movie. Sorry. Sorry, very late and catching up. Happy 2016, all Broken Baker. How did you back Chris Albert? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, Baker mentioned Aiden, but where's the second part of that one? I don't know what the second part. Peter A says, stop sending dollars. Stop telling us how to spend our dollars. Thank you so much, but stop doing it. Expert, go check your Discord. Stop it. Mike Crawford said he made Melanie Little. Again, send me the clips of him saying that, because if it's true, oh my God, he's more delusional than anyone ever thought. Mike, you didn't make anyone. You were a part of an ecosystem that grew together. You were lucky, fucking lucky, that Mike Betterow dropped into your turban. If Mark Betterow had dropped into Aiden's channel or into LTL's channel or into Runkle of the Bailey's channel, you wouldn't be sitting where you are right now, because you would have been no one in the Free Can Read movement. You didn't make anyone. All of this was built together. You were never the one reaching out, trying to help others. I help everyone. I think I had Melanie Little on her first panel show. Could I claim that I built Melanie Little, that I gave her 126,000 subscribers? Fuck no. That woman earned every single one of them. The audacity to claim that you are the reason someone is something. How delusional do you need to be? And they want to call Aiden a narcissist. Let's face it, hotboxing is the only box Mike will get. I understand that joke. Thank you so much, Goodsmans, for gifting another 5 Broken Baker memberships. You are also very, very kind today. Stop it. I want to see. I need the receipts for that one, because if that's true that he said that, he is way too insane. Melanie was on duty run before she even knew about Karen Reed. Yeah. Does anyone know the show or timestamp of Mike tooting on stream? Can't stand him, but I have to see this. I haven't seen it. He also said that he's better than Betterow. I saw that one. He's insane. Sorry. Again, no one has seen. I haven't seen anything that says that Mike has said anything about Melanie Little. The next thing is if he goes after lawyer, or someone like that. It's just, you are delusional if you want to bring those big guys into it and claim that I'm bigger and more righteous than you. Someone send you the clip in DM. Hellfish Haven. No, that's Massa Media. I already played that clip. I'm talking about Melanie Little. If he actually said that he was going after Melanie Little, that's the one I want to know. Mike will reveal dramatically next that he made EDB. Yeah, actually, most of you don't know it, but actually, Nick Recator chose to become a law tuber after watching one of Mike's shows. He said, oh my God, this guy, his insights, his knowledge of the law, the way he handles legal matters, I want to copy this guy. And actually, that's where LawTube started. Nick Recator was surfing the interwebs in the middle of the night, saw Mike Crawford, stole his product. Mike should sue Nick Recator. Mike is still on. He must have a lot to say. It's probably going to be the same thing about how everyone is trying to cancel him. No, I'm not getting. Maybe it's in. I got one saying from Joey back at Donuts. I don't and have never supported Chris Albert's bitch ass. Show evidence of that once you get that poor dog back home. I don't want to change any subject either, you spiraling pussy. That's Joey back on Donuts. And Mike replies, your post, Karen loves my support. She doesn't love what you're doing. Bill Reed says, fuck you. Really? Really, Mike? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who made you the spokesperson? Nope, that's all of the spam crap. So that's what I've gotten so far. I don't know. Mike is sharing, great job, views are up 64%, primarily due to a lot of subscriber interest. Yeah, because everyone want to see you break your fucking brain out. I don't see anything, anyone on Twittwat or anywhere where they, yeah. No. I can't see anything. Karen Reed loves my support. How pathetic are you that that's the thing you are going on? Oh my God. This is... Huh. He wants to believe us to believe that Bill Reed is unhinged. He wants you to believe that he is the center of the universe, when in reality, he's pathetic. He is a pathetic man-child who keeps saying he's growing and everything is going great and he's having the best night out there. He went from 61,500 subs to 56,900. I know people say, well, that's just 10%. Yeah, but the problem is, if you have... This is your amount of YouTube subs. Out of those, roughly 10% will be active subs. The rest is just people who come by. You have Turtle Boy on, they like and say, oh, we're going to come back and look at it at some point. And they never come back. I have the same problem. I have 21,000 subscribers. I have 1,200 people watching me now. I don't even have 10% of my subscribers watching me at this moment, because some of them are for trial stuff. They don't want the drama stuff. But one of the things you will learn with all of this drama, now you have those 10%, people who are willing to go in and remove their subscriptions are people who are actively sometimes looking at your channel, because the 21,000 people or the 18,000 people that doesn't show up on my channel anymore, who just subscribe at some point, they don't care. They will be removed at some point by YouTube, or they will be my fans until I burn down this channel. But out of those 10%, all of a sudden Mike lost 10% of that 10%. Those are good viewers. Those are the viewers you want, because those are the ones who will send you a super chat, who will be using YouTube Premium, which pays a little bit extra, who will support your channel, who will go and share it on the Twittwat. And he's now claiming, I'm getting rid of the bad viewers. No, you're spiraling, mate. You are spiraling. Spiraling. That's the problem. Nan is in Mike's chat mentioning Melanie Little and claiming she will have something to say about her in near future. That might be the source for the anti-ML statement. Well, at least he still has Nan. And someone sent me this one. Let's see what that is. Where the hell did that go? There it go. Went. Unmute. Show on stream.
Yeah. This fucking guy in his fucking uniform. If you look at his show too, like his intro, it's so fucking cheesy. And like some of his graphics, he puts himself on like different superheroes and movie stars and shit.
Tell me where.
So what? So what if he puts up superstars? What's wrong with that? What's this part about?
You got to figure out who the clown is. So you got to figure out who the clown is. So now when you break it apart, you say, well, the person who wanted to put that argument out to the masses, and even a little snippet, you couldn't tell who the clown was. We couldn't tell if it was Karen. We couldn't tell it was TB. But based on what we know Karen is not guilty, and we're on the side of justice for John O'Keefe. So
wasn't it the same car crew who said they wanted to interview Peck that said Karen Reed killed John O'Keefe because she drove him there that night? And now all of a sudden they are there. But good job, Mike, with all your receipts, bringing all the receipts. It's just another stream where you're watching other people's content because you have no fucking skill. You have no skill. Well, that's funny. Speak your truth. There were some who bashed Karen, but will now pick over her like vultures for content because they realize they still need her for clicks and views and are too lazy to create or find their own content. You're telling this to a guy who has no other content than restreaming others. They create the division and now embolden a-holes like Chris Albert. Nan, I have nothing to say about you negatively. You went on my show once and never ever said anything bad about me. But this is delusional, and you know this. I know you want to be cool with the kids over in the car crew, but for fuck's sake, don't be delusional. Mike has no content. Mike is restreaming other people, and you are now sitting here and say, tell your truth. Mike is picking the carcass of Karen Reed. Mike is the one who restreamed. That's the wrong one again. Mike is the one who restreamed the fundraiser to get more money, not to help Karen Reed, to help himself. Nan, you were really busy getting off Twittwat after you came at Jimmy with some murky words that could be taken as allegations about certain proclivities. I, of course, give you the benefit of the doubt that it was just you hit the wrong button on the Twittwat or whatever and just said something that you shouldn't have said. But probably not the best. And yes, you are on the wrong on this one. I know you like the car crew. I know you like Mike and the boys. But this is wrong. And as a lawyer, you should know better. As a lawyer, you should fight for justice. As a lawyer, you should tell Mike, grow the fuck up. And you don't have to love Aiden, but you have to fight the Commonwealth. Cryford only has 800 people watching his nonsense. Now he's pissed at Massa. He's a little bitch. What's going on with Chris Albert? Chris Albert was seemingly a little bit drunk yesterday on a stream. He sounded drunk. I don't know if he was drunk. I'm just saying that. He sat on a stream yesterday listening to people threatening Aiden's life. He sat on a stream yesterday and talked about how the division created by Mike, the Koalas, the car crew, Brian LTL, and all of these people was helping the McAlberts. And because Mike isn't an idiot, Mike knows he fucked up. Mike knows he's on the wrong side. He then went on and made a video today where he called me, the Glarer, and Aiden out for destroying the Free Karen Reed movement and helping Chris Albert, because Chris Albert, when he said yesterday that Aiden is getting weaker because people in his own movement is turning on him, he actually said that me, Aiden, and Will is helping the McAlberts. Abso-fucking-lutely insane what he's claiming. Mike, Brian, you are the people. JFK, James, whatever. You are the one who are helping McAlberts. Chris Albert said it directly yesterday. The own movement turning on Aiden is helping growing the McAlberts stronger. You can spin it every fucking way you want to do it. Reality, Mike, Brian, and JFK, with your constant attacks on Aiden, helping a person who is violating the law, in my belief. What do I know? I'm not a lawyer. You are helping the McAlberts because all they want for Christmas is Aiden in prison. You can spin it all you want. You are the bad guys. Or maybe you're the good guys because you're fighting for the McAlberts. If that's what you really want, you want Aiden in prison but Karen free, just say it. Be honest about it. Say you are a fucking hypocrite. Fucking hypocrite. But I know Karen. I don't give a fuck who you know. When Nicky Haircuts has his channel up and running, Karen doesn't know you anymore. That's the little problem you will have at that point. You won't be her number one channel anymore because she will have her own channel and you will be the one who's going to lose out on it because your entire show right now is restreaming JFK because at least JFK can speak. You can't do shit. And then shit on Aiden. That's all you have.
Amateur hour. It's like
hurry up, go.
So when you really break it down and you look at it that way, like, so you know what happened, right? You know he recorded.
JFK is the most solid and genuine of all the characters on every side. Yeah, the man who have switched sides more times than I've switched underwear.
He recorded Karen. Karen and him are fighting. They're arguing. But what is it all about? And if you're on the justice of John O'Keefe, who would you rather side with? Would you turn around and say Aiden's going to take us to get that justice?
They make money off of wildness. So do you. So does Mike.
For John, or it's going to be Karen and her team who's going to get the justice for John. So if you're on the side of justice for John,
JFK, I know you don't do trials. I know you you do you steal polo shirts and that's fine. Protein shakes, because nothing says street hustler like someone who steals a protein shake. But there will never, and I'm going to slowly tell you, because a lot of you people don't understand it. There will never be justice for John O'Keefe. Why? Because the police fucked up the investigation. Well, Karen is going to have a civil trial where they are going to be impeached during a hearing. No, she's not. They're going to sit down and they're going to talk to them. They're going to ask them questions. The same people who lied to the fucking FBI without blinking an eye. Do you think a civil deposition is going to bring out the truth? Well, they can bring in stuff that they couldn't do before. Yeah, and they are going to lie. These people have no scruples. They have no moral. They don't give a fuck about what decent people would do. You are not going to get anything out of the McAlberts in a civil suit deposition. No matter how much all of these people are going to spin it. They lied to the FBI, not the female body inspectors like my t-shirt says. No, the fucking Federal Bureau of Investigation. Jen McCabe didn't give a fuck that 2 agents were sitting in her living room. She lied in their face. Well, AJ is going to come right at her with what? With what? More than the feds could come at them with? The only place there will be any consequences for lying is if Aiden goes to trial with them and they get to ask them on the stand. Will he get anything from them? No. Because these are cold, stone-hearted liars. They will sell their grandma to get out of trouble. There will never, ever be justice for John O'Keefe because Trooper Proctor made sure it will never, ever happen. So stop doing this shit. Well, either you're on Karen Reed's side, yo, justice for John O'Keefe, disclaimer, or you're on TB's side because I can't say Turtle Boy because I'm kind of like when the other side calls him the blocker because he's the big evil Voldemort in our story. If you stand up against oppression in Massachusetts, you must support Aiden's fight against the system. Karen Reed is a civil suit. I don't say you don't support Karen Reed. That's another thing. Oh, you don't want them to support Karen Reed. You can support who the fuck you want. You can go right now and pay $50 to Mike from the Young Jerks and say Baker's an idiot. I don't care. You can spend your money in any way you want. You can stand out wherever you want for anything that you find you want to do. You have a fucking free will. So miss me with that. Oh, you didn't support Karen's fundraiser. I actually did. DJ planned it the day before I planned my 12 hours fundraiser. I didn't do the bitchy thing like they did and said, oh, Aiden started his fundraiser. Boo, 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 boo. I said, go watch DJ, support him. I won't do it because I don't like the people on his panel, but I think you should do it. Support Karen Reed. I said that. So stop all this fucking lying and, oh, we're going to rewrite history. I hate these people.
Yeah, if you're for justice for John O'Keefe and you think it's going to come through Karen Reed, what JFK is saying right now, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see your ones right now.
I don't think we can say never any between civil depots, Sam Bengino, Emily C, and Lupi, and then Deej coming up from the inside. I'm not giving up. There will be no evidence that can ever prove anything. You have to understand that you have to prove it in a court of law. You cannot just say, well, they did it. Why? Well, we think they did it. You have to have stone hard facts. They didn't have enough facts to get Karen Reed. They will not have any facts because all of that disappeared. They never went in the house.
I can assure you, fucking with this clown with that bee hat and that Batman and that weird bush for
everywhere. Amateur hour. It's like
Hurry up, go. Hurry up, go.
He recorded
Amateur hour. Pot, meat, kettle, call it black. Oh, this is good. Sorry, the audio is shit on this one, but thank you so much for sending it to me anyway.
Mazza Media, another one. Even though I gave Mazza shit, I consider Mazza a friend. I'm disappointed in him. He hasn't risen to the occasion. That post he made that night against the fundraisers, keep pitting them against them, that was bullshit. Middle of the road bullshit. Mazza, if you're going to be in this space, play the Karen Reed video. F your friend LTL. Or never cover shit again and go away. Because people are tired of it. And you're a good guy, but if you don't have the backbone for this, and you're worried about your subs, that's the tough love, Mazza. But let's hear this from Lothario. Speak.
Mike, let me give you some tough love. Grow up. Grow a backbone. Mazza doesn't have a backbone. Bro, it's you who doesn't have a backbone. You have flip-flopped more than anyone. You have flip-flopped more than anyone in all of this. You are a coward. Every time someone pushes against you, you run away. You find some bullies that you can send out in front of you, and you can sit behind them and say, yeah, I'm actually kind of tough as well. I have a flat brim cap. Do you know that? And you're not that tough. Hellfish, I have shown that video. You don't have to send it to me 3 times. I've shown that video in the beginning of the show. Mazza's busy showing, busy raising money for Kelsey Fitzsimmons, who really needs support. Yeah, he's not sitting there and tough love, brother. Tough love. Can we put a 2 in your chat? Yes. If you think Mazza Media is an absolute sweetheart and a lovely guy, put 2 in the chat. I think everyone has gone crazy. I've already given money to both before this bullshit started. No more money out of me. No. And that's a choice as well. I've never spoken ill about YouTubers, but what they are doing is downright wrong and evil. Hey, YouTubers are people as well as everyone else. We are assholes. Most of us are very not nice people in real life, I think. Well, I wouldn't say that. But we have to be ego-centered because, hey, we don't mind having success on the YouTubes as well. But what I found out is there's some genuine nice people you can work with out there. You don't have to be an asshole. I've made videos about how this would collapse back when the Karen Reed case was over, because it's inevitable. It will break, and some people will choose drama because they don't feel they're getting the money, the respect, the views that they deserve. So they will attack someone else. The thing on YouTube is you will only be as big as you can grow alongside and with others. because you need. Thank you, Bella Bear, for becoming a member. That's to show that Massa is a wonderful person. But what I have found out is a lot of people are willing to work with you. And again, you might like them, you might not like them, you might have chemistry, you might not have chemistry. I've been on streams where I'm sitting on a panel with people I despise because I've been on these streets for 3 years. I met people that is absolutely fucking unbearable. Mike Crawford level of unbearable. And I've been invited on shows with them where I sit and I will do the smile and wave boys like the penguins from Madagascar, because that's what you do. You are a professional. And then I've met people that I love working with. The expert who has his Friday Night Live tonight, love working with the dude. He's nice enough that he lets me stay at his house when I go to Tennessee. Wonderful fucking guy. Sadly, not enough of you knows him, but he's a wonderful person. And I've met everything in between those two positions. Big channels who are willing to give a little channel like me a helping hand. Small channels that I could give a helping hand. But what I've learned is most people are actually kind of nice when you just reach out to them. They might be busy. They might miss, hey, yeah, we talked about doing this together. Fuck, I forgot. It happens. But I've never seen someone, well, I have, but the amount of time Mike is putting into destroying other people just because he can't cut it on his own. It just shows you how sad he is. How the hell can I do that? That's a little annoying again. Everything is good over there now. Natalie, Diane, if you guys go back with supporting Aiden and Will, I'm siding with Grant and his alternate reality. Remember when Katy Perry jumped onto the cake? I don't know. Shit or get off the pot. And Nan, it's fight back time. Oh, Velvet was writing me or texting me today on the Twittwat, calling me out for being an asshole. And I said, well, do you stand against the Commonwealth as a president? Yeah. Okay, so you support Aiden. I see what you did. Nice try. All they did is horrible, but the James stuff is unforgivable. If we don't, they will continue. Right now, they are continuing. So united, we stand against the bullies. Oh, this is this. Yeah, that's the funny story. Someone said something bad about James Jackson's former girlfriend who passed away. I don't know the story. I don't know anything about her. And I don't talk about it because I don't know about it. But this is just the excuse because they didn't have that excuse when they started. But then all of a sudden, when Will clapped back at them, that's when all of a sudden, oh, by the way, you talk bad about James Jackson's former girlfriend. You can't do that. But you can talk shit about everyone. How much shit did they talk when Krusty spread the rumor that that Aiden was back shacking up with Lindsay Gattani? Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, we didn't really talk about that one. What's Nan saying in this one? Oh, Pats are back is not allowed over there for Nan. Go away. No one can have another opinion. Oh, that's how it goes. I'm sorry. I'm getting clips sent to me, and I'm trying to figure out if it's videos. It's videos. Let's listen to this. Oh, Brian LTL is now joining the stream. It can't be any better than this. Now we have both of them.
There's people that I don't have to deal with anymore. If you're going to have this collective mind and go into this thing and say that we're causing the drama, you're nuts. Mikey, pull up the graphic that I sent to you, the one that I posted today of all the shit shows.
I started the top line. I went through like the top 5.
Yeah, those
but
are the
I put it on the
receipts right
screen.
there.
I just read them and just went through it quickly, and it's just
Thank you, Deanne, for another 5 gifted memberships.
amazing. And Brian, you're getting so much love in the chat right now. We have a lot of people watching, and it's true. Like when you said you were working.
And
what? You're getting so much love in the chat. Good vibes from Brian. We saw it all, Brian. Clear as day. No. 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 Good to see you fight back, Brian.
Go into this thing and
I don't
say
know where all
that
that love
we're
is.
causing the drama, you're nuts. Mikey, pull up the graphic that I sent to you, the one that I posted today of all the shit shows.
I started the top line. I went through like the top 5.
Yeah, those
but
are
I
the
put
receipts
it on the
right
screen.
there.
I just read them and just went through it quickly, and it's just amazing. And Brian, you're getting so much love in the chat right now. We have a lot of people watching, and it's true. Like when you said you were working on other things when all this shit went down. Same with me. I'm trying to book Howie Kosh shows.
I got shows to do, dude. I don't have time to
and
worry
I got
about
family, and I got fucking a dog business.
I'm trying to book Howie Carr show. Oh, just get that in there. So have I. I have show to do. It's not that hard, guys. You should be able to do it. Sorry, I'm just... One of the clips you sent me, you are DMing with someone else. I don't want to use that clip. So that is not going to be brought up. And what is Nan saying on this one? Hey, I don't know. So I'm not going to bring the clip up where you are DMing, because that's kind of... People don't need to know what people are DMing. I don't like DMing. Mike doesn't even like LTL. I remember his reaction when either Better or Massa said they're going to be on LTL. Hey, no one makes as good bedfellows as Drama. And if you want to see what the fancy graphic that Brian was talking about, he had made, that Mike should open up, because this is going to break it all down for you. And you're going to see that all of us were wrong and assholes. Some people are noticing a change lately. Why are you starting all of this drama? I never created the drama, but I recently started responding to it. Speaking for myself, I tried to handle this shitfest I've been experiencing over the past 4 months by choosing to, I don't know, just follow the timeline leading up to the coordinated trashing campaign of me. 24-25, channel growth accelerates past Will Declarer. I don't know why they call him Tennessee Will. Subs and views. April 2024, I acquire a studio, which is probably the dumbest thing you can do as a YouTuber, because you don't need it. Will start taking shots at me throughout late 2024 and into 2025. Yeah, he didn't like you. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't have to love everyone. 20th of June, Nathan Reed interview with Jess Machado. 23rd, Jess calls me about her new studio. Ask for setup advice. I offer my help, then go silent. 29th of July, I announced I've acquired a press pass and this gives me access to Massachusetts courtrooms to sit in on trials. Then everything shifts. Jess launches a show trashing me and coordinated X post. Turtleboy joins the X trashing campaign. Turtleboy texts me, I'm going to talk about the thing between you and Jess tonight. I immediately call Turtleboy to discuss. Turtleboy streams about me for 3 straight nights. Will starts petty streaming, targeting me. Turtleboy texts me, sends me a link to Will's stream, urging me to jump, and he'll go on too. I tell him I'm out for the evening with friends, and he encourages me. We have to do it the next day or something soon. The alleged tippy-tap phone call. This wasn't organic. It was coordinated by the 3 of them, and the goal was to drag me, take me out, and call me, but it didn't work. Do you really think that you're that important? Do you really think that you're important enough that anyone wants to do that? What it is his channel's name is? Let's talk live. Let's see how his numbers are looking, because he's doing so great and no one could take him out. So let's go to Playboard and see what his numbers are like, because he's doing so great. Let's talk it live. Oh shit, I spelled that wrong. Not Liebe, live. Why doesn't it show up? Isn't it called Let's Talk It Live? What the fuck is his YouTube channel? I can't find it if I don't. LTL, it's LTL Media. Oh, I thought it was Let's Talk It Live. LTL Media. Oh yeah, he changed his name because he's a media now. Just like me. I was first. Everyone should be angry because I was first being a media. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Let's go in and see what your numbers are saying. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's going to be a long one. Let's just see subscribers. He's doing so great. He has, let's see the last month. Yeah, he's gotten 200 new subscribers in the last month. That's good. Where Mike lost 4,500 subscribers, he has gained 200, 300. So that's 500, 700. 700 new subscribers in the last 3 months. It's pointing upwards from LTL. Everything's going great. But I'm just going to check if I have anything. Is someone saying fuck Emily? I will not stand for anyone saying fuck Emily. That's Massa and Emily is not okay. They are not part of any of this bullshit. Let's listen to this shit.
Thousand subs. But it doesn't matter. My numbers are going up.
Your numbers are not going up, you idiot. You lost 4,500 subscribers.
My numbers will go up. My money's going up. Look how much money we're making today, dude.
Can I just say something? Nothing is more unappealing than a YouTuber who brags about making money. That's so nasty. Oh, I'm Big Money Mike. Remember when he started calling himself that? That's around the same time Beto said, "Fuck you, I'm out of here." Then Big Money Mike went away. Then he became Flat Brim Cap Mike. You don't talk money. Again, you're doing great. You have 730 watching. Have almost a double amount. You're going up. You're 3 times as big as I am. You should be beating my sorry little Danish ass.
My relationships are fucking stronger than they ever have been.
With whom? You lost all of your friends. You had to go drag Brian that you shat on back out in the light so you could be friends with him because you lost everyone.
We have content that's coming up that's fucking gonna blow the fuck out of anybody else. We lost the dead weight.
We lost the dead weight. Three in chat if you ever was a subscriber at Mike Crawford's channel. And then that 3 means that you're dead weight. You're not worthy of his great content because you're not a pay pig who's going to pay him money because he's going to blow your socks off. Do you know how arrogant to treat your viewers like that? We lost the dead weight. That's what it's the same when you lose that girlfriend who's just right for you, but you treated her like shit. Glad I'm rid of her. What did she ever do for me? You are pathetic. You are pathetic. Now ask how many of us unsubscribed. Yeah, that's another thing. But imagine those of you, those 4,000 people who left him. He didn't want you to begin with. You are not worthy of his genius. How arrogant that man is.
When I was at AIG, when I really got lost 2,000 to 3,000 subs, but it doesn't matter. My numbers are going up.
Sorry, just repeat. And you lost 4,100 subs. And I have missed so many of these super chats. Sorry. Curse thank you for 5 Broken Baker membership. Donna Howard, thank you for muffin tops. Pixie, 26 months. My last member chat, 2026. I'm donating to food banks. Thank you so much for the 26 month. And you know I will always love having you in chat. And thank you for thinking about people who needs food. I am happy that you choose to support them over me. Thank you so much, Pixie. And you're always welcome. You know that. Bella Bear, welcome to Muffin Tops. Mo Esquire, 5 gifted membership. Thank you so much. Stephanie Harmon, welcome to Muffin Tops. Oh, Rubia. Hey, Rubia. Sorry. Late to the game and don't know a Mike. Happy New Year. Well, he will probably say he knows you because Melanie Little has mentioned you. But thank you so much. Deanne, 5 memberships. Big Dog, is LTL short for love the lesbian? Love every lesbian. But thank you, Big Dog. And Big Dog says, I know you said don't attack them, but when the bully attacks a sweet Danish guy, get the fuck out. Mass trolls and troll babies. Just don't do it. Real boss, I never heard Joe Rogan brag about money. You don't hear anyone brag about money because it's lowlifes who brag about money. Healthy Shaven, to be transparent, M Auto to Emily on my sorry. Okay. I thought it was Emily. Thank you, Hellfish. DT Baker. Oh, another ex-wife. Welcome to Muffin Tops. East Coast Thrifter says even Mike's mods left him. Big Dog, $20. These idiots don't understand Baker. Baker hated Arizona, didn't like them. He claimed to agree, welcome your enemies and neighbors. Maybe they should read the Bible. $3 how you want to be treated. Yeah. And Bossycat, welcome to the Murphy Terps. You're all too generous and you more of, yeah. Oh, and thank you, North of BOS, for buying 5 corner kisses. And now we will have to wait for 6 hours before that app opens again. Is there anything more I missed? Or am it time that I stop the drama and get to bed? Let's see this one.
Put out a video today. I name checked Bill Reed and Karen Reed. People are very upset about that. How could you speak for Bill Reed? I just want to make it very clear. I have not spoken to Bill Reed. We're like, not recently. Not like, since the verdict. But I know deep down how Bill Reed feels. And if you aren't paying attention, you can't read the fucking room. Put out a video today. I name checked Bill Reed and Karen Reed. People are very upset about that. How could you speak for Bill Reed? I just want to make it very clear. I have not spoken to Bill Reed. We're like, not recently. Not like, since the verdict.
I have not spoken to Bill Reed since the verdict. But you put his name on your insane rant on the Twittwat and in your video today. Mike Crawford, you need help. You need help. You're growing insane. You are absolutely going insane. James Jackson is clipping me. I'm not judging you at all, but you have a lot to say lately, and I was never friends with Dr. Turtleboy. We were on the same team for a short time, and then he's traded back to Lindsay. That reminds me, I hope you say the same thing to Will and JFK Show Off. Honey Bun Baker. Sorry, I'm just... I'm just going to say, still trying to make beef. See you in the Mile High Boys Club later. So Mike's little attack dogs are out now to attack everyone, Aiden and Will, and because Mike is a fucking pussy who can't handle his own beef. Mile High Boys Club, enjoy your own streaming. Remember when you point your fingers at everyone, most of it is probably something you have done yourself. Thank you so much, Catherine Horrest, for giving one Broken Baker membership. Yeah. I think I'm going to end this show. It's been almost 3 hours. It's 11 o'clock at night. Don't go fight any battles on my behalf. Don't do anything. Just remember, any of you who unsub from Mike Crawford are not worthy. And when Mike Crawford speaks for Karen Reed and Bill Reed, It's absolutely bullshit because he's just making it up to try and stay relevant. A 5150 is a California code for having someone admitted. Everyone. Not all YouTubers are journalists. That's fine. If you are, act like it. If not, stop acting. I'm not a journalist. I am a YouTuber who has nothing other than just fun and games being a YouTuber. I love you all. Thank you all so much for all the amazing support. You have been way too generous. And thank you for all the new subscribers to the channel. Upwards and onwards. Always remember, no matter if you like Aiden or not, you have to hate the Commonwealth.
I'm Jimmy. How y'all doing?
I know English is your second language, but you don't word
It's
your
my
questions
third,
carefully.
but I'm still better at it than you. You are
the most important people in this case that everybody seems to have forgotten in this room is the jury. So we're going to take a 15-minute break and both sides take a pregnant pause and think about the jury.